Let us now talk about how to sketch rational functions. Okay, so how do we tend to sketch rational graphs? So there we go. Anytime you are dealing with such kind of questions, one thing I want you to understand is that you need to find the asymptote. Under asymptote, we are going to look at the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote. So how do we find the vertical asymptote? So you write like this: vertical asymptote, you underline. To find the vertical asymptote, get the denominator only equal to 0. So for x, 1 will be equal to x, meaning that x is equal to 1. That's where I'm going to find my vertical asymptote. Again, go ahead and also find the horizontal asymptote. How do we find the horizontal asymptote? Horizontal asymptote, underline it. Horizontal asymptote, there are only two things that I want you to understand. If the function is bottom heavy, meaning that let's say we have got maybe 1 divided by x minus 1, this function is bottom heavy in such a way that the degree of x on the denominator is higher than the degree of x on the numerator. Therefore, in that case, you say that y is equal to 0. That is your horizontal asymptote. If the denominator and the numerator have got the same degree of x, then you divide their coefficient of x. In this case, we have got 4x on top, which is x to the power 1, again down also x to the power 1. So we divide the coefficient. So it's going to be y is equal to, we divide the coefficient, which is the coefficient of x on top is negative 4, then here negative 1. So therefore, y is equal to 4. After finding the asymptote, you need also to find the intercept. Okay, so I'll do this. Let's now go ahead and also find the intercept. Intercept, you have got x-intercept and y-intercept. So let's start with x-intercept. So when you find x-intercept, y should be equal to 0. So this is the function. Replace y with 0. 1 minus 4x divided by 1 minus x. You cross multiply, it will be 1 minus 4x is equal to 0 times 1 minus x is 0. Shift to negative 4x to the other side, or 1 to the other side is basically the same thing. 1 will be equal to 4x divided by 4 divided by 4. X will be equal to 1 over 4. So this is my x-intercept. So when x is 1 over 4, y is 0. That's what it means. Let us go ahead and also find the y-intercept. To find the y-intercept, x should be equal to 0. Meaning, from this function that we have, y will be equal to 1 minus 4, where there is x we put 0, and 1 minus 0, which is y is equal to 1 divided, because this is 0 already, 1 divided by 1 is 1. So we have got 0 comma 1. This is our y-intercept. Now we can go ahead and have our graph. So here is going to be our graph. You just need those two things, that's all. Now this graph, let's first go ahead and identify our x-intercept. Now our vertical asymptote is at positive 1. I'll put it here. Then I need to draw a line cutting that point. Horizontal asymptote is at 1, y is equal to 4. So I'll put 4 here. I need to draw a line cutting that point. Now let us go ahead and now put our intercept. We have got 1 over 4, x is equal to 1 over 4, which is 0 point something, which is in between here. 1 over 4. And y, we have got 1. I'll put 1 here. Meaning, it is cutting at this point and at that point. Meaning, starting closer from the asymptote, touching these 2 points, going like this, and coming closer to that. Then, the opposite side of what we have, you deflect it to the other side. So the opposite of this curve here is this side. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll put that, we'll reflect it like that. If the graph was here, I would have reflected this side. In other graph, it's going to be reflected automatically using the intercept, but in this case, since the intercept were concentrated to one side, I'm supposed to reflect it to the other side. So this is the graph of that function that we have. So at this point, I've gotten my 3 marks or my 4 marks. That is it for this question.